Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Raids Week 10 Day 5. So today we're actually doing raids. So yeah, we're currently Titan. Gonna go do quite a few of our raid battles, probably not doing all of them because we have like 20 something of them here. But the guild's already actually somewhat close to getting all rewards. We have one of them to go gain right now if I just click on the correct screen. We already did the delves from earlier, so basically just going to be doing all the raids and then maybe a few gnome farming, because of course all this weekend it is really good to go and farm those gnomes. Ended up opening up our 20 vault keys earlier, and got quite a bit of loot, good loot from there. Got 3 major purples, as well as a 4th major, that was green or something, as well as the 100 gem drop and a 250 gem drop. Well, we got 25 battles here, which means we have, like, what, 40? So we're definitely not going to be getting all those done, as we're almost kind of already there. The guild will basically take up the rest, but yeah, we'll go throw down a good portion of them. Get our double orb, see if we have anything juicy here, hopefully. Like blues and purples would be absolutely fantastic. And what do we have? Blue, purple? Ooh, blue and purple, I'll take that. So that's a little bit better than our luck from earlier. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't end up getting a major blue earlier. But we have been getting a decent amount of blues and purples lately, at least, from like the smaller ones. Hello, Siplam. Hello, JGG. Hello, Joshua. Hello, Jan. And hello, everyone else. Also, it's a little bit laggy today. What's up with this? Peter, stop lagging. Okay, anyways, let's go take the red, get our extra turn right there off the brown, go and get the explosion because we're using the overpowered Titan. No, it's not overpowered. It just happens to be the best hero class. Technically, the new hero class coming in later this month will actually be replacement for Titan in some teams, not every team. But Titan will still be the better first slot, but the new one will be the better 3rd and 4th slot, maybe even 2nd slot, but definitely better 3rd and 4th. Anyways, do we even have alignment here? It's brown to red. I mean, red to brown, other way around. It doesn't look like it, so we'll just go take a mana. Trying to take one in a way that doesn't give him a skull. I guess to a degree it doesn't really matter since we're just going to barrier anyways. Oh yeah, what am I doing trying to take a skull? We probably shouldn't do that because he's using Zugoff, so we're going to want to go and get rid of that Zugoff. The mighty one-shot Zugoff. We're going to go try getting a double and then go for... Oh, I forgot you're blocked on... I should have taken purple. Whoops. Okay, we'll take the skull here. Oh, that's not actually going to help us. Let's go take the convert and just hit him once. Hopefully get double surge. Ooh, did not get double surge, but did cascade the rest of his mana, so I guess that makes up for it. Not much of a point to really go get the doubler up, so we don't need to go take a purple or anything. I guess blue into letting it hit us once. It's only a 54. That is a decent amount of damage. Maybe we'll cascade a brown. Didn't get it. He didn't actually go for the hit yet. No, he didn't go for the hit for whatever reason. I guess technically we can go for the brown skull then. That'll give us our barrier back as well as get us some browns. And we actually have alignment on that too, so we can just double cast this. We're not frozen on that color, so we can easily just double cast it and go from there. And it's pretty much the win. We already have the barrier right there. He dies off of that. We even extra turned it. Didn't even see that aspect of it. Even better. So we get it right back. Keep getting our explosions. Throw a skull. Throw a Dawnbringer. And that is that. Pretty much as soon as we kill the Zugoff. If we kill the Zugoff and there's no Valraven left, there isn't really much to the battle as far as like a few pokes here and there. Hello, Nanachrat. Hello, Haley. Hello, Siplam again. Hello, Bakchan. Hello, 40-year. Hello, Decurio. Welcome. Ha, you like the Megavore because he's a lot easier to kill in PvP than Divines? That he is. He actually has really low durability. He has the 4th... He's tied at the 4th highest attack in the entire game with several other troops. So he does have a relatively decent, or decently low durability, which does make him, yes, very, very easy to kill. I learned that in Delves today when we were messing around with that. Really, underneath AI control, there's almost no point in ever using one, which is why I was hesitant on even bringing it out for Guild War, just because of how easily counterable it is at the player. Also, what? What on earth is that lag? My computer was perfectly fine before I started streaming. I need to go double check if OBS still needs an update. Could have sworn I just updated it. But wow, that lag. Well then. Let's go restart the game real quick and see if that helps some. Let's go take our tribute first. If it'll even let me. Go, tribute, go. Take the tribute, grab that. Okay, let's go out of that and just restart it real quick. I actually haven't even restarted it since the stream earlier, though it was working perfectly fine up until stream. But this could help it. Oh, let's see. Good evening, Decrill. Try a team with Megavore and Arachian Weaver. What would we need to use both of them together for? You don't need to use true damage with Megavore because you already have true damage off of Megavore. Megavore, after you cast it, makes every single thing you do into true damage, essentially. So there really isn't anything to do that for. Let's see. Close all those tabs. I barely even have any tabs open. I barely even have any tabs open. I could go close the notification thing and then also the Chrome thing. Just kind of see where we can go from there. I did notice that helped some the other day. Because sometimes I do run it on Windows, or what is it? Microsoft Edge, or whatever it's called. The thing that the thing that's not Explorer, but it's kind of like Explorer. Sometimes run it on that, and for whatever reason, it tends to not lag as much as Chrome. I personally feel like it's just something with Chrome at this point. Anyways, the game still hasn't tried to close yet. I don't know what on earth it's doing. Come on, game, go. Go, close. You got this. Game. Close. Trying to force exit you. Doesn't seem to want to work. There we go. Close exit. And that should close it any second now. And I just need to reload it. It still doesn't want to go. There it goes. About time. Let's reload it. One shot with Megavore. Oh yeah, it like goes right into my eyes, doesn't it? There's like no way to get that glare away because of how close the screen is. And my eyes are just the screen. But wait, what is the point of using both of them together? One shot with Megavore and Weaver can cast for Endless Loop. Oh, you mean Megavore them down, bring them into one-shot range, then throw the Weaver down. Oh, okay, I see the strategy then. I guess that could work that way. Because I guess technically that would bring it into one-shot range if it doesn't kill. And most of the time it probably wouldn't kill. Problem with that is, what if it kills? Because if that's enough damage to kill, that would defeat the whole point of even using Weaver. But yeah, if that's not enough damage to kill, that would actually work very well. So we'll give it a shot and see what happens. Let's go move this to the corner. And hopefully it'll be a bit better now. But yeah, let's go try the other team that was mentioned. We'll go give it a shot, see what happens. Go into whatever this battle is. Just replace out the... we'll keep the Megavore team for now. Let's get rid of whatever this one is. Let's see. Where to go, where to go? Suggested team. Oh wait, why do I just put that in there? That is not what I want to put there. I want to put that in here. Suggested teams. Suggested teams. Okay, confirm. Get that in there. Okay, let's see if I can actually go and close this out to make the lag go down. So let's go and get rid of this. Let's see. I'm gonna go try something. This. All of this. So I'll be back in a second. I actually can't read chat while this goes down. And then bring up this. And then see if it'll work better on Microsoft Edge. Because I need some way to see chat. I can't really use that thing on the side because that's way too inconsistent to try to read. If I'm trying to read like literally all chat that way. Plus it doesn't have icons on it. Okay. And then bring this up. And this should work a little bit better. In the past, it still ended up lagging, but we'll give it a shot. Okay. If it could ever load. Now I just need to go to my YouTube on here and bring up the chat through that. YouTube, go. There it goes. Still loading. You got this. Any moment now. Hopefully it's still logged in, is it? The answer is no, yes, possibly. Yes, it is, okay. So now we just go to our channel, go to the live stream thingy thing, and somewhere's on that should be the text. Let's see, live streaming. And there we go, finally loaded. And it should already be auto-muted. Move that over. Still loading, and there we go. Okay, cancel that, bring that up. And okay, I think I have made it go then. Go put that there. Why is the text so much bigger on this browser? I have it at the exact same zoom, yet it's such a different size of text for whatever reason. And there we go, that should be fine. Anyways, hopefully that'll make a bit of a difference. Let's see. Go through the screens a bit. Okay, it seems to be a bit better. Though it could also have been from restarting the game too. I don't know which one actually did more because I did both simultaneously. So that was actually bad. I should have done both individually to see. But oh well, anyways, let's go do the team real quick. What was it again? Clear out all this. That's not how you clear it out. Clear out all that. And the first one was... Oh, it's weird. The text is different too. Where'd it go? Megavore and Arachnian Weaver. You didn't say the rest of the team though. But I guess we'll try it in a double combo. I believe you'd be able to double combo that with... Well, actually, what did they have as overlap? What is their overlap? They have no overlap. They have no overlap. So I guess you just use an exploder then? Like a Mountain Crusher into Divinia, I guess. We'll give that a shot. Mountain Crusher. Not that. Mountain Crusher. Divinia. Put that in there. Put that there. Put that there. It's not where I want to put that. Put that there. And that should be good. Okay. Banner time. Actually, banner already seems correct. Don't even need to change it. And there we go. Okay, let's give it a shot. See what happens. We'll see what happens. Hello, Bernardo. Welcome. Try double Megavore Alchemist Hounds. That's what we did earlier, except with Alchemist Moneylender. It's the exact same thing, except Alchemist Moneylender is more consistent. What do we need? We'll take a yellow down. We're trying to get those browns, but as long as one of them get to full mana, it doesn't really matter which way we end up doing it. I'll take the skull there, let it do whatever. Take a yellow into a cascade, didn't get it. Take a brown over to skull, throw a Mountain Crusher, go from there. You just got here? How did that work? How did what work? Oh, the team? The team ends up working pretty good. You just infinitely loop and then you keep instant killing. The biggest issue it has is it's really inconsistent as far as doing actually killing when you want it to. It's pretty random if you'll actually be able to kill very quickly or take forever, which makes it probably not that viable to use just because of how inconsistent it really is. Okay, so we'll go throw another thingy down. He's just going to regain barrier, though. I have no way of removing that with this team, though, is the only real big issue. We have to go recast an entire time just to go and get rid of that, which makes this quite a bit slower. And he's about to die in first slot. No, we could replace a Gorgolfo there, and that would make it tankier if we really had to. Just kind of assumed that would be tanky enough, but apparently not. Okay, we'll go do that. Oh, yeah, I could have just Weavered and did it the other way around and already won. Whoops. There we go. And down it goes. Yeah, I guess it kind of works. I don't think it would really be worth going for like that, though. It is nice that they cover every color, but I'd much rather use Queen Aurora there into some kind of safe team than use it for that. I'd rather use a quicker PvP team, most likely, but I do like the strategy of it. You throw down the hit, and then you get the Weaver going, and you just keep the Weaver going and go from there. Okay, there was another one that someone wanted me to do. Oh yeah, it was a Scorpius version of a Scorpius team, now that Scorpius has no lock on his ability anymore. Let's see what version was mentioned. Let's see. Where'd it go? I saw it earlier. Someone asked for some kind of Scorpius team. I can't find it now, though. There it is. Great Maul, Scorpius, Mercy, or Yali. Interesting. Give it a shot. What exactly is the point of a Great Maul, though, if you're going to be running Scorpius? If you're going to be running a Scorpius team, you would normally want to get the double I guess you get rid of whatever the biggest threat is. But normally if you're running a Scorpius team now, you'd just want to go for double Scorpius and win off of that. Also, where are you Oh, there he is. I was going to say, why is he not coming up from that? That's funny. All the bounty troops come up because it has score in it. And our Yali for the poison. There we go. And that should be it. Let's go throw a Mercy into it for a double yellow. So we get the Great Maul mana. But yeah, I don't quite fully understand the Great Maul here. We'll give it a shot. Oh wait, why'd I put it in this order? I think the Uriali has to go in front. Let's see, that is the order that you mentioned though. Actually, I think you mentioned those two reversed, but same general premise. Go get that down. We'll Great Maul his biggest threat, which I guess is either the hero or Infernus. I guess we'll go do Infernus. I think the hero should be fine. And then we can just go throw Scorpius down now that it's already poisoned. And that would be a triple kill, and then we just have to deal with the other one. Only big issue there is it will take us a little while to kill it. We either have to kill it with 3 skulls, or actually I only need 2 skulls. Oh no, 3 skulls. Probably gonna heal by then. Either 3 skulls or I'm up 4 because it gained barrier. Well then, or Scorpius, which ideally would be the way we would do it. And down it goes. Okay, I guess it can work. Let's give it another shot. It has an interesting premise, in that it goes for the double kill and then just hopes to try to get the skull kill. I still feel like it would be better just to double cast Scorpius though, by feeding it directly. But I guess you can technically get it off of Great Maul's cast. The biggest issue is you're banking on Great Maul actually landing mana. If he doesn't, we're going to have to go and get the cast again twice, unless we can get the skulls somehow, because we don't actually have any way to create the skulls. Okay, he didn't multiply, that's good. Go take all Scorpius' mana and slowly start working that up. See if we can go again to Cascade there. Doesn't seem to be. We'll go get the poison. Let's go get this Oriali. And there we go, never mind. Don't even need it. Or, you know. What is the Oriali? I meant Scorpius. There we go. Yeah, I guess it could work. I don't know if it's quick enough, especially for not using hero. Normally if we're not using hero on the team, we want it to be super, super quick. But I do like the premise of it. And to a degree, it doesn't even use the new double Scorpius mechanic. It still basically just as it was. Because most of these battles aren't going to need it if we're going to be using the Great Maul. If we didn't use the Great Maul, then we would need it though. Okay, let's just Mercy here. It's enough mana that I think it's going to be okay. Then we'll just go devour his, I don't know, which one's a bigger threat? Probably good to step. So we'll do that. We did extra turn it this time, so that's nice. We'll go and, yeah, we'll take that over, why not? Get the free manas. A lot of free manas. Double check for Mercy. We do indeed have it. That'll be Scorpius. Double kill off that Scorpius. And a smash. We'll take the skull and double kill. Yeah, that time around it went a lot smoother. But there we go. If you have anything else you guys want me to mess around with or anything, let me know. Anyways, let's go back to raids. Still got a lot of raids to go do. Obviously, we won't be doing all of them, but I do want to get some more progress done while we still have Titan set so we can help out our guild. Because after today, I don't intend to do any more raids, even though we have like 20-something battles. It's going to be happening a lot soon, too, because I'm going to need to specifically spend like 1,000 gems sometimes to go and max out whatever the new troop is. Because we're going to be needing it for factions and such. So, yeah, it's going to be a little annoying. Or not factions, I mean kingdom upgrades. When the faction ends up coming out for them. So I guess technically when factions come out. But you know what I mean. When a new faction comes out and brings like 4 troops to a kingdom, and then that kingdom starts getting 10+ stars, then it really is important every single troop they upgrade from the kingdom, as well as the faction itself. Okay, we didn't really get any good alignment there. We'll go take a blue here and just roll down everything and hopefully get the surge. It doesn't need surge, but it's 1 mana short. Whoops. We're gonna need to wait till he unfreezes, so I guess it's not too big a deal for him being frozen at the moment. Let's go move that down. Get Dawnbringer going. Why does it feel like every single one of these battles is exactly the same? We won the previous battle, yeah. Isn't that the exact same thing we just fought earlier? It's like in the same order, too. Oh, what was your question? Let's see. Your question. If you get lucky enough to get all the Delve troops for Whitehelm, but you're kind of stuck on the order, what was yours when you have the beta? Do you mean the pure faction of the Whitehelm troop? Or the team? The order you would end up going is the legendary, the epic, the ultra rare, and then the epic would be the order that you would do. You would need 2 copies of the epic. That would be the optimal way to run that faction. They do not need to be unique. You can double up, triple up, or even quadruple up on the same troop, and it will still count. Okay, problems here. We're frozen, so I can't actually go for that, so let's kind of wait a turn or 2. Okay, we're frozen again, but it's not on something important, so we'll go double the red. Didn't need to land it. Not enough for Infernus, though, but I guess that's fine. We'll go through this into Dawnbringer into something else, or if we had alignment, we could go through that. That doesn't appear like we do, so we'll just go and, let's see, we'll get Dawnbringer down. Go get that rolling. Do we even take the skull? I think we'll take the skull. It's not going to be enough to do it otherwise, so we'll take that down. We'll go take the other one. We'll get Dawnbringer in there. We'll go and throw a poke on something, and let's see, move that down. Didn't get enough purples, so we can take a blue. See if we can cascade this. Doesn't seem to be any way that we can get that unless we just get really lucky off the top. And no, it doesn't happen. Almost. Those 2 reds almost got next to each other. I'll go take like yellow surge or red surge. I guess red surge because you have a higher chance of getting a yellow randomly. Plus he'll skull distract himself. And there we go. Guess we'll take all that mana just to get it off the board. Actually, no. We'll do that. Get that off. Skull we don't really need. I think we just throw it down again, throw a Dawnbringer. Getting a Furnace now would actually be pretty nice. So we'll go to that. Take the skull. See if we can get alignment off this. Doesn't look like we got it. So we'll just wait out a turn because he might give it to us. Actually, he is if he takes that skull. So we'll just go throw a Dawnbringer for now. He'll take that skull, hopefully. And he does. That leads to his demise and dead. Okay, and then we just need to go and take that down. Get an Infernus. And I'll pretty much wipe it out. And there we go. Good evening, Dragon Ball Z fan. Welcome. Let's see. You got Infernus, Ra, Ketris, and Wordbreaker. That's a pretty nice combination to have. Which other ones beforehand? Wait, oops, I read that in complete reverse order. You see Aurora and Soulforge, Queen Aurora. Is she legit worth getting? Yes. I've actually been using her in Delves lately. She's really, really, really good in Delves because of her HP gain as well as her barrier, triple barrier. The only big issue is she doesn't barrier herself, but she is pretty convenient for not dying. She's also good on every single Guild War day that corresponds to her color, which is one of the main things she was normally used for, but now she's also used for Delves. You would very rarely bring her into PvP, though. She's a very slow troop to use, but she's a really safe troop to use. Because it makes all mana accumulation a lot easier, and it also makes your team harder to kill. Okay, let's take a red over, I guess. Start working Dawnbringer up again. Take the purple there into Surge, or we could go to get Dawnbringer to full. Dawnbringer to full, which we didn't actually get Surge on. He'll go take his free turn out of nowheres. Go grab that. Get a Dawnbringer. Take the blue, start getting the double ready. A bunch of explosions. And how can you get 1 more mana? You're 1 mana short. We really need that 1 mana. I guess we'll take a brown and wait till we get alignment if we don't already have it, and we don't. Throw a Dawnbringer down. See if we can get this here. Doesn't look like it. Just take yellow. See what kind of other follow-up we can kind of get rolling. And go from there. I'll go take that some. See if we can get a skull or something rolling. Maybe just let that kind of go. Could even just cast it at this point, but we're just going to move that into alignment. See if he leaves it. Nope, he does not. He goes for the skull and ends up putting it off. I guess we could still go for it, or we could go for the brown itself. He still needs several more hits. He's almost guaranteed going to get a hit now. This is the only real big issue here. I guess we give him another skull distract. He's almost guaranteed going to go for the Doom Skull side of it. Oh, no, he doesn't. Nice. Okay. So the AI will make that weird move. I guess we take this red and just kind of wait it out. The problem is he's just going to freeze us right here. Unless we get a double purple, there's not anything we can do. Oh, we got a single purple close. Oh, there goes Dawnbringer. Luckily, it doesn't matter in this game mode if we actually die on our hero. Ideally, we wouldn't, but it doesn't actually matter if we lose one. He hits a 0 because he just hits barrier. We take some purple into that. That's not going to be full mana if we do. But we don't really have much of another move, so let's take that. He still gets an extra turn off that, really? Well, at least he keeps hitting the same thing. if nothing else, instead of spreading around the freeze. That still leaves us in a weird situation where we're probably going to have to let our hero die out. Would probably be the safer bet at this point, so we will go let that happen. And he's dead. Oh no, he gained barrier off the brown. Nice, okay. We're frozen on the blue still. We're also frozen on that red. So I think the best thing at this point would be just to throw the Infernus. We're not frozen on brown, however, but that is not a line, so that doesn't really help us. But we'll go throw that down, hopefully get something going there. It does not look like it. Hero will die because we didn't get a brown or anything. Now we just throw this at the boss twice. If we double surge this, we should be good to go. I don't want to throw the double red yet because we don't really have anything to throw it for if it ends up missing. So we'll take a yellow. We're not actually frozen because he kept focusing it all on one single troop. So that's fine. We'll go for another hit here, throw Infernus, and that should be kill. We're pretty close to it. Oh, don't you dare kill Infernus. Okay, good. That is fine. And Submerge doesn't work on Infernus, so that's great. We'll just double the red here. He's not frozen, so it's fine. And dead off of that. Did I see the Droll Gnome? No, I didn't end up seeing the Droll Gnome. What is my new Delve team? I keep forgetting what the second slot is. Why? It is... Oh, Gorgolfa, Divinia, Megavore, and Queen Aurora is currently what I'm using as my team for Delves, or at least for the other faction, the what's it called, the Guardian faction. I found while the other team was winning against the other stuff pretty quickly, it was struggling against some of the higher stats because we didn't have like those really high impact protections. So I figured we'd go all in on just longevity and just slowly chip it down with Megavores over time. And that's pretty much the game plan with them. Yeah, I'll take that yellow just because I don't want his Valraven grabbing that. Actually gotta take a skull because again I don't want his Valraven grabbing that. Did we take this brown? I don't have alignment, but we'll move that. See if that brings us anywhere. It does not, so we'll just take a skull and go from there. Let that happen. He gets stunned. That doesn't really help us much. Still can't really go for that, though I guess just throwing Dawnbringers and skulls would work out best at this point anyways. I'll just kind of wait till that moves. Hopefully he'll do it himself. He does not go for yellow. That's good. I guess we just Infernus that then. Hits him a little bit. Another skull as well. He'll just die next turn actually if that goes over well. So to a degree I don't even need to worry about him. So we'll just double the red. Hopefully that will land us alignment. And he just kills him there. Perfect. Though it doesn't give us alignment on brown to, or red to brown. So that's not going to work. We'll go and just Dawnbringer. Get our protection back up. He just destroys it again. I don't really have any good alignment once again. So we'll just run Infernus. It's only a matter of time. And there we go. We finally got it. So throw that down, throw it down again, and that's pretty much dead. Doesn't he live a little bit? Probably. We can go throw another Dawnbringer for that, though. We'll preemptively take the reds. Ooh. Which one do we throw first? I guess we throw this, because that'll be almost kill. And then we kill. Oh, but then we don't hit it. No! Should have taken those browns as well. I don't know why I didn't. I even saw them there, and it's like, nope. Okay, we just need to hit one skull, and we're fine. Problem is, what if we don't get it? Okay, I can't kill him with that. If I would have taken those browns, he'd be already dead. Oh, why did I take it that way? I could have just... okay. We'll try for this. Got it. Nice, dead. If I didn't take it the other way, I think we wouldn't have gotten that skull, which would have been bad. Hello, M78. Welcome. Also, hello, Demon Angel. Welcome as well. There's so much freeze this week in the not the delves, in the raids. Alright, we'll go take that. That gives us full mana. We don't have alignment, but we'll go through Dawnbringer. Hopefully that aligns us. No, it does not, but it's probably still worth going for, so I'm going for it. Yes, it does give us full mana. Oh, wait, never mind. It was aligned. Didn't even see that. Okay. Now we definitely don't have alignment, so let's take a skull. Now we do, magically again, so we'll throw that down twice. Technically 3 times. I guess we'll take a skull for now. Oh, never mind. That ruined it. Well, we can still take the skull, just the way I wanted to take the skull is now ruined. So I think I'm just going to go for Infernus instead. Let him have the skull. It's just going to hit on barrier anyways. Obviously, we don't have alignment because we barely have any board, so... Oh, wait, oops. I took that to get full Infernus mana, but I forgot it's blocked, so we'll do that. Now we have full Infernus mana. So we'll go and throw another skull just to poke him some. Get a Dawnbringer in there. He gets a freeze. Oh, wait, never mind. That doesn't freeze? Oh, no, it just pokes last slot. Okay, that's fine. We'll take a blue, get the full mana on that. Double check alignment, have none. Double check alignment again, still none. So we'll throw a Dawnbringer down. Get the kill with that. Now we can easily just poke it, and that's match. It doesn't even matter that we have literally nothing. We just give them all that brown. because the Zugoff is dead, so there's really no threat left. Just have to slowly kill it out from here. Double the red just for mana. We do lose our turn, but we get all the mana we need pretty much. And nope, literally all of our mana other than his double red again. I'll throw that down. He'll die to burn. Infernus all in one troop, and that is dead. Okay, there we go. We'll probably do it until about... Actually, I don't even know what point. Maybe until we hit about 20 battles left. Because most of my guild will be able to clear out the rest, and then we can just focus on gnomes for the rest of the weekend. Alright, we'll take that down, take that down. Have really good alignment just sitting there. Perfect. Grab all that. Take the other one over. Grab the other one over. And what else do we need? Wow, we actually have another one? Apparently. 3 in a row. Get a Dawnbringer on that. And then we still need one more hit. I'm actually going to take his mana, might as well. Just so we have it in case we get another alignment out of nowhere. You know what? I'm actually going to go for it. Might as well. We'll do that. And now the 5th one can go cast. We get some of our mana back. Not ideally, it'd be extra turn, but it's not needed. We'll go do it again, because that will kill it. And there goes the only threat now. He has his mana back so well this time around. It's the only really good thing about this raid troop for once. Is it's actually not horrible. Yeah, we'll double the red. A pretty good positioning over there. That only gives us a single though. Look, Tui. Why are we getting kick-ups all again, sudden again? I had them this morning and I'm having them again now. Out of nowhere. I don't know what's causing it. Okay, we'll go and let him have a skull. Why not? Take the red there. We'll go grab the skull in a second. There it goes. Get the Dawnbringer. You would like to see your looping Megavore team? You know the Hound and Yagwe work well together? Oh yeah, we can go do the looping team again, or show it again. Let's see. I haven't done it with the Yagwe version though. I've done a few of the other versions with it, not specifically Yagwe though. Okay, we'll go take the red. Go get Dawnbringer at it. Move that over. Yeah, we'll cast that. Get that down. Take the red over. See if we get the rest of our mana easily. Doesn't look like it. Or I don't think we can. So we'll just go grab that over. And what else do we need? Take a purple. See if we get double red. We have one in every single one except brown. We'll probably get a brown one eventually too. Which one of the color was the glory one? Okay, we'll go move that. Actually, let's take purple first. Oh no, I should take the green first. Oops. I took the one I'm not frozen on first. I mean that I am frozen on. Fail. Okay, that's not too big a deal though. We'll go and we're not frozen on red, so we'll go for that. It does miss, but there's only 2 left, so there's not really much of a threat really remaining. We'll take the green, like we should have the first time. We're not frozen on brown, so we can just go for that on the poke. Pick the one that actually uses brown and hit it. And where does that leave us? I guess get that down. Still frozen on it, but it's fine. And then we just Dawnbringer into a poke, and that should be match. Oh, I already had alignment. I could have already won. Oh well. And dead. Yeah, Queen Aurora is similar to Divinia, except slightly different as far as how it functions. But anyways, let me go do the team real quick. The Megavore kill team. Oh, I did it with the... Oops, this isn't the one I meant to use, but okay, I guess we're going to use this one. Is more so the Yagwe version that you would do. Alchemist, Moneylender, Yagwe, and then the thing over there. There's several things that you can end up putting there. This is obviously one of those versions. As you can see, he has that 8% kill thingy. Though this team doesn't specifically use that mechanic, even though it is possible to get it. The main thing that we're using it for is the... more so the cast into Queen Titania for the kill, basically. So we throw this down once. That'll give us our money for our mana for Moneylender. We then cast that, and that's supposed to hit. What are you doing, missing? Especially on a board like that. Okay, we'll go take that, get the loop going again. The lack of loop, though. Let's see. We don't even have an extra turn here. Come on now. Don't be doing that to us. We'll stick to skull for now, actually. Because we don't have a really good location to use this on, and we still don't have a really good location to use this on. I guess we'll go into like blue or something for now. We'll get that, get our mana. See if we get Queen Titania there. Don't you dare go die on us. Go to that. Oh, at that point, that basically took away all the value we'd get from Megavore, though. No, also he has Fairy Fires, though. degree. We barely even get any value out of it then. But we can go to this, go throw it onto one of the more annoying ones like Gorgolfa, just to bring in the kill range. Ideally, we'd have enough Fairy Fires by now just to kill out everything. But we'll go and throw that down. Get the double check, don't have it. Throw Moneylender. Throw the free Queen to Tanya. And basically just throw it again. And if we still had to pick off something, we could just go throw the Megavore again. But similar teams to that, similar with Yagway, similar with Grapple Pot. There's a lot of different things they can end up putting with it. That's not the one I wanted to show, though. It was the double Megavore. I guess let's go with that. Megavore. Alchemist Moneylender. +2/+2. Hello, Ruben. Welcome. So we're up against almost the same team. Well, same team as in has a Gorgolfa in first slot. Every Gorgolfa team's the same. As you can see, we get the instant kill immediately. We did that actually twice in a row now. But basically, this concept of this team is never cast and just kill them with extra turn spam forever. Is basically the whole premise, and is very inconsistent, but it still will work. And you can still do this with Assassin first slot if you didn't want to. If you still wanted to do like the infinite kill spam, but you didn't want to have to do the if you didn't have two of them, you can still kind of displace it with Assassin or something. Okay, we finally run out of alignment, and we still run out of alignment. So I guess we'll just go preemptively throw a hit here, just do it on him, since we appear to not be able to get our infinite kills going. And that's the one big issue with this. It's really inconsistent sometimes with the board, and it's really inconsistent with if it'll actually land instant kills or not. You can sometimes go a lot of times without ever getting one, or you'll just get it pretty much back to back to back immediately. It's very, very unstable on if it actually wants to kill or not. As you can see, it just did it twice in a row, 3 times in a row. Yeah, before we just went so many without getting a single one. But it's extremely inconsistent is the biggest issue with it, more so than anything. Yes, they do stack. It is indeed 2 8%. It's not actually 16% though, but yeah, it is 2 8% rolls. Yeah, it kind of works, kind of doesn't. I personally wouldn't use that as a legitimate team. Using one of them on various teams can definitely work for stuff. I don't really feel like 2 of them is worth it though. It just seems slightly too underwhelming. But let's go see if we can go find our mana that we need. Let's go take the brown over, get Alchemist to full. Hopefully have alignment here. We actually do it on the purple. That'll give us full Moneylender. Throw Moneylender. And go from there. We'll take all those reds. Instant kill. Another instant kill. 2 down already. Alchemist. Go. Somewheres. Okay, I guess we'll do that onto green. No extra turn, but we get our mana going again. No! No! We needed you. Come back. How else are we going to loop our mana? Oh no. He even got a Weaver summon. Double kill. Oh, that's the first time I got to see the double kill. Well, that answers the question. Though we already knew that was a thing. But yeah, that was our first double kill. That was our first double kill out of like the 100 times we've used them. They had 2 kills simultaneously. Interesting. Could you imagine having 4 Megavores and then instantly killing the entire... Hey, that's our team. But could you imagine having 4 Megavores and then on a single extra turn wiping the entire team instantly? The percent chance for that is like 0.000 something. Probably even lower than that. But that would be very funny. Okay, let's go and... How do we not have any alignment? Every single time. We'll do it on purple. That looks like it's aligned. Move that, move that, move that. Basically just a stamina test on who will get the instant kill spam first. Apparently us. Though this team is actually pretty easy to defeat when it's used on defend. It's only under player control is it really even worth using. You could definitely try using some teams that have one of them on defend. I would never bother using 2 Megavores on defend though. It's way too flimsy. Even one of them is just way too flimsy on the team normally. So we're gonna go do a weird cascade. As long as it gives him full mana, that's the main thing. This will give us the full thing going here. And we just kill it from there. Hopefully as long as he has that alignment, and he does. Throw that down, kill. Throw it down again. Dead. And Megavore could just clean it. And down it goes. You know a good team using Dragon Soul and World Breaker? Yes, Mountain Crusher, Dragon Soul, World Breaker, and then either Glitter Claw or Fair Shra. Fair Shra if you want souls, Glitter Claw if you want it to still stay a dragon team. But yeah, it's this team. I'm not currently using the correct hero class, but it still works with Titan if you want to. But it's Mountain Crusher using Dragon Guard, followed by Dragon Soul. Where'd it go? Dragon Soul, followed by World Breaker, and then either use Ferris Raw or Glitter Claw. Glitter Claw if you want it being full dragon, or Ferris Raw if you want souls. And technically this isn't for dragons because we aren't using the correct hero class, so I guess we'll just put Ferris Raw there for now. That would generally be the team right there. Dragon Guard, Dragon Soul, Ward Breaker, Glitter Claw. But we'll go the Ferris Raw route because even more souls. Let's see. Where's the banner? We just need a +2 purple, +2, or +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow. And basically just go straight into Mountain Crusher or Dragon Soul, then cast it, then basically just win from there. Because we'll have all the mana we need to win infinitely. I haven't actually used this team once since they nerfed World Breaker. Well, buffed. They nerfed him and buffed him simultaneously. I think overall it's more nerfed than buffed, but still to a degree that he's really usable. It's not like that changed at all. It looks like the actual normal premise of this team still works perfectly fine too, which is nice. If he would not get a Ubistet, that is. Oh, we still have the base of the team. Those are the two main troops we really need to win. Though he's probably going to get another Ubistet down. I don't think I'm going to have enough damage. Ow, ow. Wordbreaker, you got this. Go, Wordbreaker. I don't think you can solo anymore. You used to be able to. You got this. Oh, I should have taken the skull. I could have taken the blue and then gotten the skull for free. Let's see. We'll take the red right there. One less red for him. Ow, dead. Normally this team would be okay. Apparently that team just wants to destroy us today. Fine, we'll go put the Glitter Claw in there. I'm not going to change the hero class though. We'll put the Glitter Claw in there. The reason for the Glitter Claw is you can loop Word Breaker even better. Plus it has Fairy Fire, which allows you to do even more damage. Biggest issue with this team and why you normally need the Ferris Raw, if you have it, is it's really bad against Submerge. Obviously there isn't much that ever uses a Submerge mechanic, but if you are against the Submerge mechanic with this team and you don't have Ferris Raw, like if you use this exact variant, it is ridiculously bad against Submerge. Luckily it doesn't come up much, but the few times it does, it's going to be very bad. Okay, get a Dragon Soul in there. A little bit more damage now that we have actual 3 dragons instead of 2. And he'll just go do a few things, and we just go into a loop, Ward Breaker into Dragon Soul, and Glitter Claw if we have. We still haven't gotten alignment on it. We need blue to green alignment, and until we do, it's not worth really casting. And I believe we still don't have it. So we'll just go for Ward Breaker. And at this point, it's not even worth casting, even if we did have alignment on it, because we already pretty much won. And that's match. Dragon Soul one last time for the last souls, and he dies. Yeah, it's still an okay team. Not one of the absolute strongest, but it still gets the job done. Where's our Greed team? Greed, where are you? We need your double Cedrics. Is there any additional horde value in ascending the troop? No. Ascending them has no effect on anything. Do not ascend your treasure. It is 100% pointless. Trading your treasure, ascending your treasure, leveling your treasure are all pointless. They have no effect on anything. Unless you want to use the treasure as troops for whatever reason. But there's no point. Because greed basically is what the treasures do, except it's way better. There's no point in even using the treasures. Ever. I don't even know why they exist as troops. But they do. And then it goes. Give us a gold. There we go. We gain like 4,500. That's not too bad. What is the optimal goblin team? There's 2 different ways to build a goblin team. One is a goblin team, which is a Nobbin Brothers, Princess Fizzbang, Grapplepot, and Siren. Obviously, Siren's not a goblin, but it works very well. The actual pure goblin team is basically the same thing, except it's Nobbin Brothers, Fizzbang, Grapplepot, Fizzbang, and you use 2 Fizzbangs. The reason you don't see the double Fizzbang one as often is because most people don't bother using it on their defend. And when they do use it on defend, they use it for Guild Wars. And the problem with Guild Wars, of course, is you are not allowed to use multiple... you're not allowed to use multiple of the... What's it called? of any troop, so you can't use the double fizz bang. You'd have to go with some other option. Also, I didn't even do this pet yet. I should probably go do that before it expires. Hey, this one was the one we were using this weird Doom Skull spam team on with Raph when we were messing around with Raph. I think I was going to move this back to the standard team. So, Divine Protector, put that in there, put in a Infernus, or did we go to Catcher's version? I think I'll still stick with the normal. Infernus, Ubistet, and Divine Ishpala. I don't know why I'm doing all these individually when I could just type in Divine and find all three. There we go. And that should be fine. And we'll go into the Infernus, I guess, instead of the weapon. You planned on putting them on your defend team? Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Though Fire Bombs are still the better defend team. There's no better defend team than 4 times Fire Bomb. It's still the best defend for PvP, at least as of currently. Next banner is +2 red, +1 purple, -1 green. Is this better for this team? I assume you mean the Dragon Soul team thing. Yeah, I guess it would be. It probably would be. There's some instances where it'd be better than the +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow. It really depends heavily on the team and what you want to actually focus on the team. Because you can use a lot of different banners on various teams. Even the same team could end up using like 5 different banners, depending on which way you actually want to play the battle. Can you make a Goblin team using Megavore? What would be the point? His 8% trigger does not trigger on extra turns. It only triggers on extra turns that occur on the board. It doesn't trigger on literally every turn. There are traits, I think there's like 1 or 2, that do trigger on literally every extra turn. But unless they specifically say literally every extra turn, they only trigger on 4 times, 5 times matches, which would be pointless with Goblins, because Goblins do not spam with 4 times, 5 times matches. They spam with the automatic extra turn off their ability. So yeah, there's no point in using Megavore on Goblins. It'd be ridiculously weak if you did. Siren would be stronger. Literally almost anything would be stronger. Because that's not... They would have no benefit from it. Okay, what do we need to move around? Let's go take... we'll take the red, why not? Also, I didn't even double check. Did we already max out this pet? I assume we didn't, but... Let's keep going with it. Go take that, get Divine Protector up, throw this onto, I guess, last slot, because we'll probably throw an Infernus or something at him. And get that rolling, get a little bit of our mana. Throw, like, all that right there, get an Ubisted in there, maybe Infernus. And pretty much good from there. Throw the Infernus down. Ubisted it. And that is that. Okay, how many more do we need? 7 more copies. Okay, we didn't max it. I didn't think so. We're almost there, though. A few more times to the pet. Unless we get super ultra lucky and just somehow pull 7. It is technically possible, though realistically unlikely, that we would get 7 right now. I think the most I've ever seen at once is 5. And that only happened twice. I have heard some people mention that they have gotten 7 before. But that is very, very, very unlikely to occur. Yeah, we'll get Ubistet there. Alright, Infernus at it. Though if we did get 6, I would feel so tempted just to try getting another one. I just really wish it was cheaper to actually get them. It is so ridiculously expensive when you only need to get 1 more pet to try to get that 1 more pet. I believe it's 250 gems. Okay, we'll go through this onto the last slot. If you're thinking of leveling 1 faction at 20 for a quick max level chests, good plan or no? They only go up to level 10, the faction quality. And the faction level has no effect on the faction quality. There are 2 completely different roles. The faction level ends up increasing your stats. The faction quality increases your rewards and delve chests. I will throw an Infernus at it, and dead. Hey, we got a map out of it. Not like we need them. We still need a map sync. We still haven't gotten one yet. Like a new minigame that uses maps, or just a way to do something with them. There's actually a lot of things that still don't have a sync that I wish they would. Trait stones in particular. What do we need here? We'll take the red down. Throw Infernus. And they're really going to need to make a sync for ingots eventually, too. While that's currently not an issue, the game will eventually reach the point where so many people have so many ingots that it becomes the new trait stones, where you just never need them again. Yet there's all these features in the game that gives you them, which is the current case of trait stones, like Explorer. One of the main things from Explorer is you're supposed to get these trait stones to help you level all these troops, and it's like, oh wait, what do you do once you've already maxed? They're useless. Same as those orange orbs. Let's see. Don't you know if you tried it already, but if you trade a treasure, then use it to level your faction, when you get it back, are the traits still there? Yes. The traits of every troop are always there. I know I said always twice, but they're always there, regardless of if you run down to 0 copies. Same thing will happen if you trait an Ascender troop, and then you go and disenchant it down to 0 copies, and then you get another copy of it later. It'll be at whatever ascension, whatever levels, and whatever traits you had earlier. So yes, if you go and use it up, it will still be upgraded once you get it again. Whatever upgrades you make to it are permanent, regardless of what you do with it. Alright, we'll move that over. What else? Take a blue. You're thinking of leaving one faction at enemy level 20 and upgrading the horde quality to level 10 for quick, easy, max level chest rewards? Oh, okay, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, that in theory would work. You just would have a, you would have a 0.5 times multiplier though, wouldn't you? Or would it be 1 times? I think it would be a 0.5. I don't know if that would be a 0.5 or a 1 times. If it was a 1 times, that probably wouldn't be too bad, but if it was a 0.5, then it probably would be a little bad if you got 0.5% multiplier every single time. Because one of the benefits of constantly moving forward is you have a 2 times multiplier on top of all the other multipliers you already had. Okay, we'll go and move that over. But I guess technically, in theory, that could work. But if you had the strength to actually take out the battles, it'd be pointless to do that. But if you were like a newer player, or any kind of player that doesn't have the stats, like, you know, basically if you don't have 5-star All Kingdom, I would say, then you probably would want to do some kind of similar strategy to that. Yes, that would work. Okay, what do we need to move around here? Let's go grab, I'll take a yellow. Get a furnace down. I don't have any good kill card for these. I guess technically Ubistet. Or far away from getting Ubistet rolling. Okay, uses some free purple, thank you. Takes the red, get Infernus down. Hopefully that'll get the kill. Actually, would that be a bad thing? Yes, it would, because now we can't kill with Ubistet. But, shouldn't be too big a deal. We'll go through that down. And now we can kill with Ubistet. That better be enough damage. No, it got nerfed, but it didn't get nerfed that hard. And there we go. Give us that pet, please. Thank you. Only 1 copy! That's nowhere near the 7 we needed. I didn't even get 2 copies. Fail. Oh well. Okay, let's go do another raids. Raid. And I did say we'd go down to 20, so that would bring us to 20 then. I think I'm still only mid-range through my guild though. Oh, we're actually in the lower end. We're only all the way at 23, and after we do that, we'll be at like 21. Let's see, how far would we need to go to get mid-range? We'd have to go to like 13,000. I don't know if we're actually going to do that. I think we'll be a slacker for once. Because it's the Gnome event, so rather be spending more of that time doing that. Oh, Valraven, nice. Shiny Valraven. But we'll go and... oh, what do we need here? I guess we'll take the purple. Ideally, that would have surged. We'll take his yellow so he doesn't get it. He gets free skull, as long as he doesn't take yellow, though. Good, he doesn't get that. We'll take it from him. Throw a Dawnbringer down, throw the double red, throw the convert, go from there. Make sure he doesn't get red or anything. So we'll do that. Do we have alignment on this? Not even remotely close. We don't even have a 3. So we'll go and take that over. And we will go for that hit. Get that down. Take yellow. Take brown. And I guess Dawnbringer into something else. We'll just let him have the skull, of course. Barrier back up. Actually, we already were barriered. Oh, we have alignment. Oh, no, we don't have mana, though. No! Okay, we'll take a brown. He left us alignment. Perfect. Go for that. That. Get all the mana we need. Pick another thing, because why not? Do we have alignment again? Yes, we do. Take it again. That gets the kill. And that's pretty much match. Just need to apply a little bit more damage. We'll double the red to hopefully get the hero rolling. Then we throw Dawnbringer into anything. And that is essentially the kill. Do we have alignment on this? I might go for another poke. Might as well. If we had it, we'll go for it. We'll get it. And we do. So let's just go bring Dawnbringer down to 0. I mean, not Dawnbringer, the Valraven down to 0. And he'll die on burn next turn, hopefully. Before he escapes. There we go, and it's match. Don't really need to worry about the rest of it. Neither of them really do any damage other than skulls. And all we have to do is take Brown in order to re-barrier so we don't actually die to them. There we go, we'll throw double red or Dawnbringer. I guess we'll Dawnbringer. Dawnbringer. Double the reds. Get in Furnace at it. And then just poke it down. And down it goes. Glory Gnome is blue and a Droll Gnome is yellow. Okay. I didn't know for sure from earlier. Level 199 player here. Is there anywhere you can go to get deck builds help for pet rescue and general deck building for dungeons and event and games? Well, we've had a couple of videos going over it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But the Gems of War forum is also a pretty good location for it. As far as pets, and pretty much all of those game modes, you want to make sure you try running barrier spam. Barrier spam, mana drain spam, and yeah, basically those two mechanics. Barrier spam, devour spam, and basically any high impact ability where you can constantly negate out an entire instance of damage with this, or devour where you can just instantly kill stuff. And those two mechanics alone is generally enough to kill out everything. One team that can use it pretty early on in the game is Cockatrice, Bullet, Apothecary, and Dragonian Monk. It has the Disable you need, it has Entangle, it has Barrier, and it has Devour. It has basically every mechanic you need to not die, as well as to kill anything, any kind of enemy. Those work particularly well against pets. Biggest issue with trying to do things like the actual events like these is it changes every single week. So it's a little bit hard to like really say specifically team-wise, since what you might need to use changes from week to week. And as far as delves, most delves you kind of have to just stay at the lower level range if you're going to be doing it as a newer player. Just because they're going to be way too hard if you keep trying to move up. Okay, let's go and we don't have a convert here that's worth going for, so let's throw Dawnbringer. We have a surprisingly minimal amount of damage onto the boss, which is not good. Let's see. I'm just going to ignore that skull. Go throw that at him. We're going to need to do 2 more of those and actually to be able to actually kill him. So we should probably go throw another. Go take something like a... Will that drop all the way? No, it won't. It'll drop right there and give him too much value. I guess we'll stick around there. See if we get alignment. Probably not. And nope. But we do get a single one, so I guess that's okay to go for. And then just... we could double right preemptively. Oh, I didn't even see that. We can go for that. That doesn't really help us, though. If anything, that actually hurts us, because now we don't even get a single red out of it. So it might just be better to double and hopefully get lucky. And we did. Wow. Nice. And that gives us the alignment we need. And then we just double cast that and win. And just take the last of our mana. Throw down again, even though it doesn't really align properly, but I need to get the kill. And there we go. Okay, we won. Just need to wait it out now of actually applying the last little bit of damage. Hello, Zeddicus. Welcome. Also, hello, Lampit. Welcome. Move that over. Take the yellow. And will I be ending on the hour? I guess I will be tonight. Because we'll be back tomorrow morning to do quite a bit. We're gonna move that over. Oh, we're still frozen on purple. No. But yeah, this will probably be the end of raids this week too, unless our guild needs a little bit more help on it. Okay, we'll go double the red here. I just need it for the mana. Of course, it completely misses. It's not that big a deal. If we lose anything in this game mode, it doesn't have an impact really. Also, if you're wondering why we didn't do delves, we did do delves earlier during the other stream. It went over kind of weird. We did some really weird battles initially, but then we finally found like the team that we're going to be using forever now that uses Megavore. It was the I keep forgetting second slot. It's Gorgoltha, Divinia, Megavore, and what was that other one? Wow, now I'm forgetting last slot now too. Oh, and Queen Aurora. So Gorgotha, Divinia, Megavore, and Queen Aurora is the team that we've been using for delves, or specifically the Hall of Guardian delves. I still have not the slightest clue how we are going to be able to defeat the faction-related teams. Like when we have to use pure faction. Like, it's somewhat okay to do at this level range. But if we were to be at like 3 times the level range and still have to use that team, I don't really see how we're going to win. Unless we just go directly for the boss room. It's like, okay, go directly there, hope we win, and that's it. Pretty much. Just pure luck. What do we do about this? Can we take a brown? No, I think we double red and just hope we get lucky. Nope. Okay. Plan B, take red. Oh, I could take a free purple. Oh no, we were frozen on purple. Okay, good thing I didn't take it then. Go for that. And hey, we actually got an extra turn off of that. We can go kill him before he gets this thing off. And now any hit will hit him or kill it. Even if we do a what's it called? A skull will even hit it, even though it has 50% reduction. Because he just has such a low durability at this point. And even this useless hit will hit it. We'll go for skull, why not? And down it goes. And burn helped that a little bit. You haven't the best team, you think, but you're using Igneous, Mang, Gog, and Infernus. That could end up working okay. I'm personally just using this specific lineup just because we can keep getting the spam on Dawnbringer, but we could do the same thing with Mang right here. The only real issue is we have to be really careful with how many browns we take, in that we need to take a lot of browns. Like using Titan or something to make sure you can go barrier spam. There's a few hero classes that have it, but Titan uses it best. Gains barrier whenever matching brown gems. This is very, very helpful to win every raids, evasions, and even things like delves and stuff if you want to run specifically your hero. Titan's one of the best things to do to not die. Works really good as a tank. Does the delve level keep going up, or is there a cap? There is a cap. It only goes up to level 500, and then it stops. And at level 500, all of the common battles will be level 250. And that final battle will have literally everything at level 500. To give you a feel for how strong that is, I don't even think these things are at level 250 yet. Nope, these are only level 110. Imagine this, but doubled. That is what the weakest troops are in a level 500 delve. Is basically double this. And, yeah. Like, gotcha, here's a better one. Slightly stronger than this, level 250, is what the weakest delve is on the weakest battle. And double that at level 500. Is what an actual final delve room is, which is, yeah, obviously ridiculously hard. You would have to use instant kills and stuff like that. How on earth you would do that with the faction team, I do not know. Have they? I don't even know if they bothered to test if that's even possible. That or they just really expect you to have like a really heavily upgraded horde or something. Because technically you do gain a pretty absurd amount of stats if you were to go and max out. Like you would gain 90 magic, 182 attack, 364 life, and 363 armor. But it costs like several million, almost billion gold to reach that far. So yeah, that's not going to be happening. But I don't know, it almost feels like you need it to be able to take out some of those higher battles, especially if you plan on doing it with the faction team. This seems kind of like ridiculously hard to do, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we're currently at level 110. Which is basically the level of stuff that we were facing in that battle we were just doing. Except if we lose anything, it's gone for the entire time. And we still haven't done anything for the Eye faction yet. I will be covering that on Tuesday because we'll have the event for it. So it'll be a lot easier. We'll be forced to have to do the faction. So we'll be able to go and really start working up these numbers. And we'll be getting a lot of battles in. Actually, because of how much we're going to be putting into it, it's pretty much going to go higher than all Hall of Guardians right now. It's going to shoot up from 0 all the way up to like 2,000 or something like that. So it's going to catch up very quickly to all of Guardians, that's for sure. And then we'll actually get an extra HP if that does happen. Because at 4,000 we get a life. And we get this random ingot. I don't know if that's every 1,000. I don't think it is. But I don't know. Unless that gives us legendary or mythic ingots. Epic, legendary, and mythic. It's not really going to help us much. Or at least ultra rare plus, I guess. But anyways, guys. Was there any other questions or anything I may have missed? Oh, sorry, Dan. What was your question? Thoughts on this free-to-play team? Well, technically every team is a free-to-play team. Alchemist, Moneylender, Yagway, and Azura. Not quite sure what the Azura is for. Azura is good. It's just in the context of that specific team, I don't understand what you're using Azura for. unless you just really needed... actually, if you really needed Dispel, you'd want to use Wisp and go Alchemist, Moneylender, Wisp, and Yagwe. And then you can keep using the Wisp, or maybe even use the Wisp behind a Yagwe. But you'd want to use a Wisp instead of Azura. It uses one of those 2 colors in your infinite loop, and it also shuffles your board, so that if you have a bad board and can't land an Alchemist, you can just go reshuffle the board, and it'll give you a new one. Also, Wisp is even cheaper than Azura, so it's easier to get fully traded as well as obtain. Although I guess Azura you get for free from Atlantis, but you should have a Wisp laying around somewhere. It's a lot cheaper to trade. The Alchemist, Moneylender, Yagwe, Wisp would work better than having an Azura there. You have Scorpius. If you're going to run Scorpius, you need a good poisoner. You can try using your hero. There are a few heroes that gain poison every single green, I think they take, whenever you have the level 70 trait on it. That's one of the few instances where you can actually use poison kind of effectively. Other than that, I guess you could put a Weavern and try running it that way. Though you wouldn't really run Alchemist Moneylender at that point. Is it worth throwing 2,000 gems to get the new Mythic or not? It is very nice having 1 copy of this new Mythic, I would say. But, I don't know, I'd put that on your own discretion. It's definitely a pretty nice Mythic to have around. Though I don't know if it'd be worth trying to throw that many gems at it. And also, throwing that many gems isn't even a guaranteed chance that you would get it. But if you feel like you need other stuff in a drop table, you might as well. Let's see. Yeah, whenever you have a bad board, you can either just clear it or shuffle it. Generally, you do go the explosion route. The only issue with Alchemist Moneylender is Azura doesn't actually accumulate any mana from Alchemist Moneylender loop. So it doesn't really fit the team. Normally Azura would be fine, but in the context of that team, it doesn't really synergize that well. Yeah, we ended up throwing 1,300 gem keys or so until we got the Megavore. It took quite a bit, unfortunately. The second one took us 900 or 950 gems or so, gem keys. That's basically the drop rate, though. It does take approximately 1,000 gem keys to be able to get a Mythic, approximately. Is the new Mythic about 3rd best Mythic? I don't know where you would really place it. It's definitely top 5. Where in the top 5 is questionable. But, yeah, I'd say it's top 3. I don't see why not. I'm probably going to be using it for all 3 delves, so, yeah, it does synergize pretty well. The big thing with it is it's really, really good at getting kills, and nothing's immune to it, unlike Devour mechanic, where you have to worry about if it will or will not. Also, it gets to tier all the armor, and once they start getting like 100, 200, 300 armor, let's just say 100, you just did 400 damage in 1 cast, not even counting his base damage. So even just in that regard, it ends up working out very well just for a single cast disable to the enemy. And then at that point, you can kind of just kill them with skulls or whatever other mechanics you have on your team to deal damage with, which ends up working out nicely. But yeah, I feel like he's a really crucial component of delve teams these days. Are there chances better using actual gem keys rather than just gems? No, they are both the exact same rate. Though you do want to be opening gem keys in bulks of 50, not because it gives you better drop rate or anything, but because they're slightly cheaper. Whenever you're buying keys, whenever you're buying gem-related keys, so gem keys, event keys, and VIP keys, whenever you're buying them in bulk, they're slightly cheaper. So you generally want to throw 50 gem keys at a time. They're cheap enough that you can normally get away with it. I think it's, what, 450 gems to buy 50 of them? So you definitely want to do that. You end up saving a whole gem each per key when you buy them in bulks of 50. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you try doing VIP keys, it costs 2,250 gems in order to do 50. So it is going to burn through your gem keys very, very quick, to say the least. That is for sure. But anyways, guys, does anyone else have any other questions or anything I may have missed? Otherwise, I'll probably be heading off for the night. We'll be back tomorrow in 13 hours from now, approximately, in the morning, and we'll be going and trying to find more gnomes, as well as... I still haven't found a single vault key, by the way, during this event. Also seems like gnomes in general just have been a little bit lower, but we could just be unlucky. But yeah, we're going to be trying to hunt down gnomes. We're going to be doing our delves in the morning, see what we can do with that. And we finally have a really good team that I think we're going to be able to do all the way up to 500. So we got that going for us now too. We also finally got quality. It took us forever, but we had like 0 or level 1 quality forever. And now we finally have level 4, which is nice. Obviously, we want to get level 10 as quickly as possible, but we're making some progress on it, if nothing else, so that's nice. More codes? I won't have more codes unless Salty gives me more codes between now and then. We currently have 0. Because I was expecting her when she said she was going to give me more codes on Wednesday, that she was going to give me more codes, but then she didn't. She probably will get around to it on Monday. She probably forgot or something. Let's see. So, isn't it worth to use those 1.3k to try to find Megavore? The 1.3k gem keys, yes, it was. One of the other indirect reasons why I was doing that, well, other than just the random various drops that we end up getting, was for White Helm stuff. It is required, or not required, but to be able to get higher White Helm levels, we need to have these things ascended a little bit higher. And the statue of Saint Veritas, we were actually able to get to Legendary by opening all those gem keys, which saves us a whole Orb of Ascension if we want to go for it. Right now, once we get the new legend from this faction, we can go and Orb of Ascend the legend, this, and we would then gain 1 higher armor on all of our troops. Would that really be worth it at the cost of 3 Orbs of Ascension? Probably not. But will I do it? Possibly. I don't know. I'm still considering if I will or will not. I don't think the next White Helm event is for a very, very long while, so it'd be a while before we can event key these troops. That is for sure. And also, these faction troops are only ever available in those little shard thingy things. So they are going to take forever to get up, particularly the rare is like basically pointless. It's going to take like multiple Orbs of Ascension or 1 single blue, but 1 single blue would be a pretty large waste to say the least. We'll see exactly how we go about it. It is the best tribute in the entire game, so it is somewhat tempting to go and like max it out. But the amount of cost it would require to max it out is quite high. Let's see. Do you have recommended Defneal and Emerald Tier teams? Defneal, Emerald Tier would basically just be triple Christinex into Emerald Tier. It's pretty much as simple as that. As far as Defneal, there's a lot of really weird things you could use it with. I think Alchemist Moneylender loop might be one of the better ones, because it can keep constantly gaining explosions while just doing free damage. It's basically like a Queen Titania, except more consistent at keeping it on your turn, though Queen Titania would be way quicker. There are some really weird Defneals. I haven't really tried using it much because I don't personally have it upgraded myself. But Defneal into any team that has a lot of mana cycle is pretty decent because it gets 1 to 2 explosions, plus it has automatic extra turn while doing some damage. And that's a nice combination of stuff to have all together. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow morning, about 13 hours from now. Back tomorrow night as well, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll be just going over the next day of raids. And other than that, we'll be going to do delves, going to be trying to find all the gnomes we can, even though we've been getting pretty unlucky with it so far, but it's only a matter of time. We still, by the way, haven't found a soul gnome on this account. I found it on my Let's Play account, still haven't found it on here, so hopefully we'll get a little bit luckier. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and best of luck if you're still going to be opening keys for things like Megavore or anything like that. Anyways, goodbye, everyone!